Welcome. Fade to Black breaking news for this Thursday, February 20th, 2025. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. All right, you know what to do. Help support the show. Everything that we do around here, get yourself a Fade to Black t-shirt. We have 2 shirts, 2 ways to get them. The links are below. This week on Fade to Black, an amazing week. Monday night, we had Jerry Sargent in here live in the bunker. And Tuesday, Lori Micah was with us talking about Love Never Dies. Great show. Last night, Mark Hartzman was with us, our bizarre world history. And tonight, it is Jared Murphy and Christy Bass of RKEOX. Tonight, it's RKEOX on Fade to Black. I'll see everybody tonight. Now, I have 4 major events coming up. Rise of the Guardians, March 29th and 30th, 2025, Sedona, Arizona. Out to the Midwest for the Contact Modalities Expo, May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, 2025 in Delavan, Wisconsin at Delavan Lake. Then back here for Contact in the Desert, May 29th through June 2nd in Palm Springs, California. Then I head south with Brian Forrester to Peru for the Inca celebration of the sun. Links for everything that I'm doing are below. All right, let's get straight to it. On this day in history, big one, 1962. John Glenn is successfully launched into space aboard the Friendship 7 for the first orbital flight by an American astronaut on this day in 1962. Here's your fader fact. Check this out. The Simpsons is the longest running primetime scripted television series in the United States. They got like 700, 800 episodes. Yeah, I've got over 2,000. All right, let's get to the breaking news. A 5-foot by 3-foot chunk from a SpaceX Falcon 9 RB rocket was found yesterday morning in the grounds of a warehouse on the outskirts of Poznan, Poland. The rocket was a SpaceX Starlink group launch from Vandenberg Air Force Base right here in California back on February 1st. Nobody was injured. Microsoft, huge news today. Microsoft says it has created a new state of matter to power quantum computers. Their topological qubit is not based on a solid, liquid, or gas. It is another phase of matter that many experts did not think was possible. Yesterday, Microsoft's technology was detailed in a research paper published in the science journal Nature. A lot of critics about this right now. We shall see. The tomb of Thutmose II has been discovered. It is the first found in Luxor, Egypt, since King Tut. Thutmose II was the 4th ruler of the 18th dynasty, which included King Tut. Now, the location of his long-lost tomb, one of the last missing royal tombs, has been confirmed by the New Kingdom Research Foundation, a British-Egyptian archaeological team led by Piers Leatherland. It is the first pharaoh's tomb to be discovered in Luxor for over a century. Absolutely incredible news. An intoxicated man vandalized the 12-angle stone in Cusco, Peru, authorities announced yesterday. Police said the 30-year-old man was suspected of attacking the stone with a hammer. He was arrested after the incident in the city of Cusco, which was recorded on a nearby surveillance camera. The man, identified as Gabriel Royce, was under the influence of alcohol or drugs when he took a hammer to the stone. Now, this is one of the most precious places in all of Peru. I visited it, I've photographed it, I've looked at it up close. It's absolutely incredible. And it is a cultural icon of Peru. This is absolutely heartbreaking. And anybody can walk down the road, the alley, past this stone, and you trust people that they're not going to do something like this. It has been permanently damaged and defaced. Absolutely heartbreaking. All right, I'm going to leave you with this. Propaganda. I was speaking briefly last night about this with Mark Hartzman and how I can literally go to a parallel universe, a parallel world, just by checking the headlines every 10 or 15 minutes on my phone and seeing what is going on out there. And so much of it, if not all of it, is just pure propaganda. And the problem that we have with this is discernment. How do you know what is true and what is a lie? And how has the media now become possibly the enemy? And when you look at a country like North Korea, Iran, for example, right, where propaganda is it? It's a way of life. Do the people know there that it's propaganda? Uh, I'm thinking some of them, yes, right? Where they're smart and they just realize this is just a way of life. And underneath that, they have their own way of life and living. And you stay up in the propaganda world in the safe zone, right? Where you're not going to create any ripples. And then you go underneath that and you live your own life, right? Most people don't want to create those ripples. Today, right now, and especially in the United States, propaganda is everywhere. And now nobody chooses, it appears, to stand up against it or to question anything. When you look back to George Orwell and 1984 and the possibility of this being our future, today it is. It is. It's there with our cell phones and streaming services and everything just facing us on all fronts. Propaganda now is here. We never thought that we would be living in a world like North Korea or Iran or any of Russia, for example, or China. And it's going on right now here in the United States. It's absolutely unbelievable. So I will continue to bring you the news every day with Renee Neumann. The news that from where I sit, is accurate, fun, and informative. I'm not going to be propaganda. Seriously. I'll see you tonight on the show. I am your host, Jimmy Church. Fade to Black Breaking News is produced by Renee Neumann. This is all of the news that you need for Thursday, February 2025. And I'll see you tonight on the show. We have Jared Murphy and Christy Bass with us from RKEOX tonight. It's RKEOX on Fade to Black. I'll see you then. But for now, all I've got is Go Beckley Tappy.